Hello again everybody, and welcome to a very special edition today of Food Review GB. I got the idea to do this from another reviewer on YouTube, UK Food Reviews. He actually reviewed the product on the right. You can see the Rustlers rib burger. He reviewed one of those first and said he didn't think it was that great. Moving to the product on the left, the Rustlers barbecue rib, which essentially looks the same but it's in a different style roll, and you can watch both reviews if you search his channel. And interestingly enough to note, it says here on the barbecue rib itself, made with the finest quality pork, whereas on the front of these boxes you can't see that, so maybe that was one of the factors in it. I think it's a bit of funny lighting on this, but there you go, there's a picture of the barbecue rib itself. And this one, 244 grams, so that's 122 grams each per burger, whereas this is 157. It says, so this is the bigger product, even though these comes as two. I'll only be eating one of the burgers and save one for another time. And yeah, on the back it doesn't say, it's oh, it does actually. It says our pork rib uses only the finest quality pork, and all the pork is traceable back to the farm of its origin. Again, you can see a bit of the charring on the outside of their standard bun, and there should be the sauce under there somewhere. There you go, there's a bit of the sauce. And again with this one, not quite as charred for some reason, well, maybe on some sides, and there's the sauce is tucked down the side somewhere. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause you, cook one of each up, come back and let's show you what they look like when they're cooked. Welcome back guys. These products are now both cooked up, and you can see the only real distinguishable difference between these two is the size, and a slight difference in the bun of this one. It's not seeded all the way along. There's some sort of split in there, which the whole bun feels nice and soft, don't get me wrong, it's nice, but again, this is sesame seeded all over. Pick it up again, show the bottom side of it, which again feels nice and soft. I've let the bottom of it air, and we'll see whether this looks the same on the bottom, which it pretty much does. Again, I've mentioned in previous videos recently that Rustlers seem to have really sorted out their rolls. I mean, they used to be a bit hit and miss, but they're quite nice now. Take the lid off, you can see a nice distribution there of the barbecue sauce itself. Quite a charred pork patty on this one. Put that back down, and the lid on this, again, the sauce on top, probably not as much as on the one on the left, but it doesn't look quite as charred, the patty or the pork rib, whatever you want to call it, on this side. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to pause you again, take a couple of bites out of each product, and then come back and let you know what's best, if there's any difference. So I'll be back in a minute. Welcome back again guys. I've had a couple of bites of each, and to be honest, I must say, UK Food Reviews, I think he's right. I think this one here is more worth the money. It's a bigger product overall. I mean, I spent £2 on these from Iceland. I'm not sure whether that's a constant deal, but this was on offer somewhere else for £1. I can't remember where I got it now, it's been in the fridge a little while. But if you see them on offer, I'd definitely go with this one. Reason being, I think literally it's just the texture of the pork and the flavour as well. I think, it does say on the front of the box that they do use a finer pork ingredient, which I think it shows again in the texture. It's just a little bit easier to bite through, whereas this one here, it's okay, but it's hard to tell from an inside view whether or not that's going to focus, whether you can see that, but looks fairly basic, as they all do, but there's just something about, you can't really tell much of a difference from there, but the difference is in the eating, I would say. Both decent products. You know, if you're in Iceland and you see the rib burgers and they don't have one of the ribs, then pick them up, see what you think, do a comparison, like what I've done. You know, try them both next to each other. But they both make a nice change from a burger. It's a little bit different flavour, obviously, the pork compared to the beef. And you know, this is a strong contender for one of my favourite products outside of the burger world. I definitely do prefer a barbecue rib to a chicken burger. So yeah, I'll be picking this up if I see them on offer on £1 anywhere. Then I'll definitely get some. I think Tesco put them on offer quite often, as well as the Co-op. But I mean, they usually retail about £2, £2.20. So yeah, in comparison, then overall final comment would be the winner is the barbecue flame grilled rib. The burgers are okay, but again, you know, I can't say more about that. It's just literally, it is what it is. You try it for yourself and see what you think. So thanks for watching this video review, guys, of the comparison. I hope you liked it, and stay tuned for more.